you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before.
Welcome back to another video, or if you're brand new here and this is the very first time you're ever popping on my channel, what's up? I am Jen. I have another meal prep video for you guys today. This was actually my meal prep from last week, but I had to rearrange some videos, so it's going up this week. I've still had a ton of people asking about the turkey pizza bowls, which were absolutely delicious, and those are in this video. And per usual, the wind starts going crazy when I start filming. And then I also have a couple different flavors of overnight oats, which you guys know is like one of my absolute go-to low calorie, high protein, easy meal prep, easy to grab and go in the morning breakfast. So we have that. And then I also ended up including some more of the frozen protein yogurt bars. I did a couple different flavors, so I went ahead and included those in here because you guys seem to really be liking those and wanted different flavors. Plus that's just what I was prepping this week, so I wanted to go ahead and include those too. The macros and ingredients are all in there, so if you want to check out what's in this week's meal prep video, just keep watching. First up for this week's meal prep, we're going to jump into some overnight oats. If you guys have followed for a while, you know that's like my jam. It's super quick to throw together and it's incredibly easy to grab and go in the morning times, ready to rock and roll. Get some protein in, have an easy breakfast that's already made, and you don't have to have any muss or fuss in the kitchen cooking or any of that. So I'm going to be making two different flavors. So for both of them, I will be using the Bob's Red Mill old-fashioned rolled oats. I just keep them in this container because it's super easy. And I'm also going to be using this Members Mark unsweetened vanilla almond milk in both of them. And then for this one, I am doing the vanilla ice cream level 1 protein powder with some frozen blueberries. This is a great value brand that I got from Walmart. And then I'm also going to be using one entire container of the Chobani Zero Sugar Blueberry Yogurt for each of the overnight oats. And then for the second flavor, I'm going to be using the strawberry milkshake level 1 protein powder. And for this one, I really would have rather had just the plain strawberry Chobani yogurt, but I only had mixed berry in the fridge and I'm just using what I have. So I'm going to throw that in there and it's going to be awesome. And I've shown how I make these up in like a million meal prep videos, but I'll just go over it real quick in case you're brand new. I just have some mason jars here. I have two different kinds. I'm going to do 2 flavors in one and 2 in the other, however you want to do them or whatever you want to throw them in that you have that works. I weigh up the oats first in all of them, and then I'll weigh up the almond milk protein powder, just throw it in each one and then mix them up and we're good to go.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun, the feeling we chase. I'm wide awake, take me away now. Don't you blame me? Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive.
Next up, we are throwing together a super easy lunch. We are going to be making turkey pizza bowls. It's going to require just a few minimal ingredients that you see here, and then a couple things that I'm going to use as toppings, which are optional, which I will show you later. But I have frozen cauliflower here that I'm just going to zap in the microwave really quick. I have some Applegate Naturals uncured turkey pepperoni that I get from Target. Actually, the I believe it's the Hormel brand turkey pepperoni from Walmart. Has a little bit better macros, but they were out. But these have way better ingredients, so whatever's more important to you, either option will work perfectly. For sauce, I'm going to be going in with some of this Rayo's homemade pizza sauce. Macros are legit, 40 calories a serving, 3 grams fat, 2 net carbs, and less than 1 gram protein. And then for extra protein on top, I'm going to be browning up some of this 93% lean ground turkey, and we're going to be throwing that on top. So all in all, this should take about 10 minutes or so to get everything prepped and ready in the bowls. So we're going to go ahead and brown our meat up first and throw these babies in the microwave. So I'm keeping the ground turkey super basic. I hit the bottom of the pan with some of this avocado oil spray here, and then I am just going to add add some chopped onion flakes as well as the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse, just a little bit to season it up, and then I'll show you how we throw the bowls together. So the brown turkey is done, as well as the cauliflower, and I just drained it and put it in this bowl and just kind of gave it a rough chop just so it wasn't like big chunks of cauliflower. You definitely could use like pre-riced cauliflower, fresh or frozen, whatever floats your boat. I just already had this on hand, so I figured it was easy, needed to use it up. So I have everything laid out here. I have my food scale and my containers, and I'm just gonna go down the line and add everything in there. I have the recipe that I already created in my food tracking app, which for any of my newbies is the first Phorm app. So I already created a recipe here, and I'm just gonna follow the measurements and throw everything in.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right, we'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning?
Okay, so after I made the first one, I decided to go ahead and just pre-weigh out the cheese on the lids of the containers. That way I could do half of the cheese on the cauliflower and meat, and then I could add the sauce. I already have my pepperonis. I'm doing 10 slices of pepperoni per container. And then I could just put the rest of the cheese right on top. And I'm doing a 1/4 cup, which is 60 grams of the sauce. Just hit the top with some parsley. Voila. Less than 15 minutes and all of this week's lunches are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so we have breakfast and lunch ready to rock and roll for the week. I did end up adding some monk fruit extract. You guys know I always forget to tell you guys something until the very end. So I did add a few drops of these to each of the overnight oats, and the macros that I included in ingredients are for just what I added in the oats right now. But I will be like throughout the week, I'll add fresh strawberries to the strawberry milkshake ones, and I'll probably throw some of the protein granola on there. So I didn't include those macros just for exactly what I put in each one of the oats. That was the macros that you saw in ingredients. And then for the lunch, the macros you saw include everything that I put in there that you saw. And then the day of, I will heat these in the microwave really quick, and then I will throw some mild banana peppers on top, as well as some of the Bolthouse Farms classic ranch dressing. You can add whatever toppings that you like, but the macros that I showed included all of this. Okay, next up we are making some desserts for the week, and I've already shown how I throw these frozen protein yogurt bars together in my last meal prep video, but you guys said you wanted to see some other flavors, and this is what I'm making this week, so I'm going to go ahead and run you through the ingredients that I'm using for 2 different kinds this week. I am making a chocolate banana. I am so stoked about this. I am not normally a chocolate protein person at all. The hubby totally is, and chocolate banana is like right up his alley. So I got this for him, but I tasted it and I was like blown away. I can't wait to see how these turn out. So this is the chocolate banana level 1 protein powder, which all of the level 1 protein powders are sustained assimilation protein, which means that it mimics the digestion rate of whole foods, which is crazy awesome. And it's low temperature processed proteins. I'm going to make a whole video about these protein powders. They're absolutely phenomenal, and they have a ton of awesome flavors. I just got some new ones in, and I am so stoked to create some stuff with those. But got the chocolate banana. I'm going to be pairing it with the Light and Fit Greek banana cream. These are 80 calories and 12 grams protein. Then I'm going to throw a couple drops of the monk fruit extract in there, and then I have a little bit of water here. I don't add all of this. I do probably like a couple tablespoons, just till it gets to the consistency that I want, that's like easily pourable, for lack of a better term. But I just add a little bit of water until it's the consistency that I like. And the next ones that I'm going to make are kind of an experiment. So I got some of these 2 good Meyer lemon yogurts from Aldi's in last week's grocery haul, and I just thought strawberry lemon frozen yogurt bars sounded amazing, but I wanted to have some protein in there also. So I'm going to throw a scoop, or a half a scoop rather, of this vanilla ice cream level 1 protein powder, because I think that will just pair the best with it. So I will keep you guys posted on how that is. I'm also going to add a little bit of water to this and some of the monk fruit extract. Now, when I am just doing 1 cup of the yogurt, I'll only do a half a scoop of protein powder. If I'm doing a full scoop of protein powder, then I use 2 of the yogurts, and that will make anywhere from 4 to 6, depending on if you're adding fresh fruit and like how full that you make each one. one. So I actually am going to be looking up a silicone one, because these plastic ones are good, but when you take them out to eat them, you can't just like pop them out. But with the silicone one, as soon as you're ready to eat it, you could just pop it right out. These you either have to let thaw for a few minutes or run them underwater for a little bit, just so that they will thaw enough that you can like pull them out of the plastic, which is fine. It's not a big deal at all. But I am just going to look up some silicone molds, and anything I find in love, I always have linked to my Amazon store below. But let's go ahead and get these babies whipped up. And I have these beauties all done. I ended up in the lemon and strawberry ones. I ended up adding some fresh lemon just because I already had some cut, and why not? I felt like it would give it a little bit of extra pizzazz. So I have 3 of those. I have 2 of the chocolate banana. Now I am just going to take the little lids and stick them right in, and they clip down, and pop these babies in the freezer. And that will be a wrap for meal prep. All right, guys, so that'll do it for another meal prep video. Let me know down below if you guys try any of these out. I am going to be making some new overnight oats this next week with some new protein powder that I got that I am like next level excited about. I got some really awesome flavors. And I always have a link below for free shipping if you guys want to check out any of First Phorm's protein powders. Highly, highly recommend. Absolutely delicious. I just got the red velvet cake and the cinnamon cookie batter, which I'm super excited to try, and try out some new recipes with those, so be looking out for those. And then I also wanted to point out that I do add the monk fruit extract drops in my overnight oats as well as the frozen protein bars, but I don't include them in the recipes because I don't track extracts. So just so you guys know, they are included in the recipes. I just do a couple drops, don't really measure. I just add until my heart's content with seasonings and extracts. So that's just how I roll around here, but I wanted to point that out because if you screenshot the ingredients, you won't see that, but I do add that, and you could add whatever sweetener you want, or you can just leave it out altogether and they would still be phenomenal. And then the turkey bowls, if you wanted to add ground beef or really anything for toppings or extra protein or whatever, would be absolutely phenomenal. They come together super easy and they were absolutely delicious. So I'll be making some new flavors of those probably in the coming weeks. If you guys want me to film those, just let me know down below, and also comment below what you are absolutely loving for meal prep right now. All the low calorie, high protein ideas, that way we can all share together. And as I always say, keep it fun and spicy and delicious in the kitchen. If you guys enjoy these meal prep videos, make sure to give me a thumbs up. That definitely helps me out. Like, comment, share it out with anybody that you think it may be helpful to. And if you aren't already subscribed, definitely do that before you leave. I'm going to have a ton of awesome new fun videos coming. We have the protein series that we're doing. The first one for breakfast is already live, so if you missed that, definitely go check it out. And I'll also have some other fun videos coming up, so definitely be looking out for those. And you can check me out over on Instagram at InWithJen. I'll pop my handle on the screen here so you can keep up to date with all things InWithJen in real time. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.